Ever wonder why some anime get all the love while others are constantly roasted? It's a strange phenomenon, isn't it? Um, Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. With a constant stream of new anime, roughly 150 each year, it's natural that some shows shine brighter than others. Not every series can reach the widespread adoration of classics like or Polly. Most just aim for a solid run, providing enjoyable entertainment for a season or two, real, and that's perfectly okay. However, sometimes an anime arrives and just attracts a ton of hate. Um, and so it becomes a target for online criticism with discussions focusing on the negatives rather than any positives. But maybe it was overhyped, poorly animated, or handled sensitive topics clumsily. Whatever the reason, these shows draw intense negativity is uh, we aren't saying you're wrong for disliking them. These divisive series often have genuine flaws, but sometimes the reaction is a little too strong. Let's look at some anime that might be a bit overhated. First up, which is my two who has emotionally set of the problem, which I have been myself, all myself, with the most hated isekai anime, but surprisingly, it has some seriously good moments. Uh, Isekai anime in general often gets a bad rap. Uh, it's become synonymous with trash, uh, though some like and receive significant criticism too. Uh, but it is unique. It kickstarted the isekai boom, a decade-long trend of black-haired protagonists trapped in games, and just something that Kirito's story was a huge commercial success, influencing countless other anime. Could have been better. Um, Absolutely, the writing can be inconsistent, and some themes are handled poorly. Um, Kiriko's harem antics are unnecessary, and the um, fairy dance arc is a low point. However, the series boasts top tier production values and consistently delivers exciting fight sequences. The immersive game worlds are a joy to explore and is the best arc covering half the show's run. Next, we have uh, it was swallowed by the immense shadow of, and I think hype can be a cruel mistress, and failing to meet expectations can lead to intense backlash and are vastly different instead. Um, while both feature a timid male and a confident female lead, their personalities and storylines diverge significantly. Is a slow moving slice of life focusing on an established couple. It showcases uh, why they work, surrounded by a cast of supporting friends. Uh, it's a delightful, wholesome show, even if a bit dull at times. But it shouldn't be penalized for not being. And then there's, can you pay P for several extra? Uh, are you not entertained? It was reasonably well liked initially, but has since become associated with disappointment and an infamous protagonist. Uh, is a battle royale where uh, participants wield unique powers, um, and Yuki, the protagonist, is however, his awkwardness complements the intensity of Yuno Kasai, an unforgettable yandere. She's fragile, scared, dangerous, and desperately seeking love. Yuno remains the gold standard for the yandere archetype. The series boasts a strong supporting cast and consistently delivers on its promise of brutal supernatural battles. Who doesn't love watching teenagers try to kill each other in creative ways? Let's not forget about, and two anime so trashy they're almost admirable. These shows embrace toxic relationships and shock value, and they aren't trying to be anything else. And finally, if you have, it faced immense criticism early on, with Asta's infamous screaming being a primary target, uh, but it significantly improves over time, and um, the characters grow, the action becomes more impressive, and the series delivers some truly memorable moments. Um, don't judge a long-running anime by its first few episodes. Stick with it, and you might be surprised by what it offers. Um, you know, they say anime fans are intense. It's kind of like trying to explain a plot twist. It's always more complicated than you think. Um, the with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.